Well, it's a very happy Christmas and a blessed New Year to all the members of ACM. That's from the board and the admin staff. I hope that this special time of year will be extra special for each one of you as we navigate the closing of an old year and the opening of a new one, as well as another wave of the coronavirus. The wonder of Christmas has certainly got a lot for us to think about and engage our communities around South Africa with this special Christmas season. May the Lord give you creative ways to package the precious gospel during December and New Year, so that we as South Africans may truly have a new mentality and a new reason to live. As President Cyril Ramaphosa said in his post-local election speech, let us put away our differences and work together. He was speaking in the context of the effort needed to make things different in our country. And we, certainly, as Christian media, have a challenge to influence and bring about the necessary mindset changes needed for behavioral changes. We can do it with the Lord Jesus on our side. I thought I'd share with you just what gave Good News Community Radio some food for thought when our management team had a chance to break away a bit and do our strategic planning for 2022. We started the session by looking at two diagrams, a diagram of an outer circle, those factors which are largely outside of our control, and impact of the inner circle, those factors that are largely within our control. The outer called the contextual and the inner the transactional circle, as well as our company. We brainstormed these two thoughts and came up with the following list, and there may be some you need to add specifically for your community. Contextual circumstances, those factors outside largely our control. Of course, a COVID-19 pandemic, load shedding, unrest and crime, poor education system, hate speech bill, CSE and LGBT agendas, unemployment, racism, divorce, addictions. On the positive note, the Christmas season, holidays, corruption, gun laws, fashion, abortion laws, teenage pregnancies, lawlessness in society and on the roads, aging, accidents, illnesses, petrol price hikes and consequent hikes in cost of living, mental health issues, and open or veiled antagonism to the gospel. Wow, that's a mouthful. Now, when you've survived that onslaught, here are the transactional issues, those factors largely within our control and in your company's circumstances as well. These can be our attitude, our worldview, programming to creatively and strategically address contextual issues, security, training and educating, compliance to CASA regulations, interventions to combat social ills, advocacy with Parliament and lawmakers, proper financial budgeting, physical exercise, adequate rhythms of work, and that wonderful word rest, family time and socializing with friends, regular medical checkups, proper diet, and a consistent and growing devotional life with the Lord Jesus Christ and obedience to his requirements of us. Those are factors we can control. Yea, there's something in this pot that we can look at. Certainly a lot of obstacles to overcome, but the word corona is also opportunities to make an impact. And hasn't that always been the case in the history of God's people through the Bible? We can think of Gideon's honest reaction to the angel of the Lord when he was threshing wheat in the winepress to eke out a living in the face of the Midianites' onslaught. Stranger, if the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us? And where are the miracles of our ancestors have told us about? Now the Lord has thrown us away and has let the Midianites completely ruin us. That's from the Living Bible translation. But we know the outcome of that story. The triumphant cry of Gideon's 300 for the Lord and for Gideon as they routed the enemy with God's help and guidance. Whatever battle your particular media platform is facing at this time, we trust in the Lord that you will triumph through it and in it. For the Lord, and may I say for your boss, whoever that might be. And on a last note, we also hope you'll be able to join us at the ACM conference taking place on the 17th and 18th of May. It'll be in person in Gauteng, more details to follow, as well as on the online platform. And the theme for this year's conference is Recalibrate, tuning in to what God is doing now. Now, recalibrate, the word for getting back to our original settings. Can there be some settings that are misplaced? Is our piano a little bit out of tune? Do we need to recalibrate it and tune it to the Lord's songs in that heavenly city, the place prepared for us where we are heading? Let's not be looking back over our shoulders, but let us press on to know the Lord in these difficult times. We cannot say they're extraordinary. Have no words for it. You probably find better words than I have for it, but may the Lord bless you. And once again, have a blessed Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Much love from the board and the admin of ACM.